Hey guys, it's Brent from Cosmic Training Systems. So today we're going to talk about, do you need to shock your muscles? So you hear this all the time in different workouts and from different people that, you need to shock your muscles into growth. You need to keep them guessing, and so they don't know what's coming next. But in reality, it's not really the best method to get the progress you want. So basically what we're looking for is we want adaptation and progression. So adaptation means we're making our body adapt to the stimulus that we're putting on it. And progression just means that we're improving our performance each time that we train for that particular body part for that particular exercise. So shock and confusion can produce a lot of soreness. So if you're doing a different workout every day or every week for a particular body part, yes, it might cause soreness because doing something different can create that, but we're not going to get progression. So basically, if you're doing a different workout every week, you're not going to get better at the exercises that you're trying to get better at. You're just going around in circles and you're not really sure if you're improving in what you're trying to do. So what we want is, so we do need to have variety. Obviously, we're not going to do the same thing every week or every workout, but we want what's called specialized variety. So for the exercises that we're going to do, we just need different variations of them from time to time to stimulate that adaptation. So basically to place stress upon what we're trying to do, but just so it's slightly different and it will improve the other version of that lift. So for example, if we look at the bench press, for example, if we want to get better at the bench press, we can bench press, but that'll only work for so long. So you can't just keep bench pressing and adding weight every week, otherwise everyone will be bench pressing 200 kilos. So what we need to do is, with this specialized variety, we have different variations of presses. So you can change your grip, so close grip, mid grip, wide grip, different types of dumbbell presses. So we've got your flat, 15 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. So we're changing the angle of the press. So we're changing the muscles that get recruited and the different muscle fibers and different movement patterns. But it's still similar enough to the original bench press, so we still get a carryover. We can have a spotto press, which is just a pause at the bottom. And we can have different pauses, so we can pause for 2 seconds at the bottom, so we take the stretch reflex out of it, for example. So this is slightly different, but it's still going to make our normal bench press stronger. And then we can also use change of bands for accommodating resistance. So if you compare this to the shock and confusion principle, doing different workouts every week trying to confuse or shock the muscle, then we're not going to get this progression we need. We're not going to adapt, and if we don't adapt and progress, then we're not going to get better, and that means we're not going to grow muscle, we're not going to lose fat, and we're not going to get stronger, which is what we want. So remember guys, focus on adaptation and progression, not shock and confusion.